Oh, 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 oh. What a wonderful day out here in the mall where I always have been, always have. It's always been here, the North Pole. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, looks like we got our first client. Oh, oh, oh. What can I do for you, little boy?
Santa?
Oh, oh, oh. Yes, it's me, Santa. Oh, oh,
How did I get here?
Oh, oh, oh. You're in the mall, silly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
oh, oh.
I'd like a recorder.
A record? Why?
I kind of long story. Can you just hook me up, man?
Oh, oh, oh. No, with pleasure.
Uh, just just give me a fucking recorder, dude.
All right, with pleasure. Oh, oh, oh. Merry Christmas. Do you mind? Oh, oh, oh. What a nice little tune. All right, next client. Oh, oh, oh. What can I do for you, young boy?
Where am I?
Oh, oh, oh. You're in a dark alley. Oh, oh, oh.
Can I please get a knife?
No. All right, moving on to the next boy.
No, please, no.
All right, next boy.
Can you get my dad back?
What?
My dad, he left, and I just haven't seen him in a while. I'd really like to talk to him again.
Oh, your dad? Oh.
Yeah, my dad. I haven't seen him for like 10 years.
What's his name?
Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass. Let me just check my records. Oh no, it looks like he was on the naughty list. Therefore you can't see him. Have a nice Christmas.
No.
Next boy. Next boy. Oh, I forgot to play the music. Next boy.
I think he's dead.
Oh no. Alright, let's just take him out. Next boy, please.
Yo, can I get a knife? I don't know about that other guy, but I just really like one.
A knife? Wait,
Yeah,
hold on. Why is everybody asking for a knife?
It's just there's this fucking guy. He's got my money.
With pleasure, young man. Here is your knife.
Thanks, Santa.
Oh God, what are you doing?
Welcome to another episode of the Double D podcast. We have another guest, and it's been a weird little thing where we're doing things with guests because our last guest was Smitty, and that wasn't too long ago. So, without further ado, Mantis, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I go by Mantis online. I draw stuff. I do martial arts, and I don't necessarily know why I'm here. And this is not the second take.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
legit. Last recording, it was episode 10, just fully uncut. This
Yeah.
episode also uncut, no edits, nothing. Don't worry about it, guys.
Yeah.
We're 100% original. All right, we're practically raw eggs. They're good for you. All right, that doesn't make any sense, but you get what I mean, guys. Come on, please.
No, I don't, but I'm gonna just nod and say yes so you don't kick me out.
Just listen
Thank
to the
you.
Double D podcast, and you'll
Yeah.
get egg powers.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, or just watch how to basic. God, that's another stutter to the stutter counter. It's called.
You said how to basic, not basic. You fucking cunt. Do you
Basic.
not? All right, yeah. How to basic? How to fucking balsamic vinegar? Why not? Let's butcher the shit more than you already have.
How to get bass? What the fuck? Let's see here. So Mantis. If you guys don't know, Mantis is an artist. He does commissions. He does hats. Like, if you want a hat drawn, which I'm totally gonna, not order.
Not at all.
If you wanna get hats from him, just let him know. Twitter.com/. Mantis, all that good
You know,
stuff.
let's put his shit up in the screen, okay?
Yeah, right here. There you go. So stop. No more. All
No.
right. All right. So let's go on to the first topic. Let's talk about New Moon, because
New
New
Moon.
Moon. I
Wait,
I
does
wanted
Mantis?
to.
All right.
Yeah, Mantis. I assume you
Uh,
know about New Moon.
yes. I actually don't at all. I don't know
Oh,
Oh,
who
damn.
Rav is. I don't know who Bill is.
oh, dude,
They
don't
just
worry
keep
about
coming
it.
into my house and I can't get them to leave. I just play this fucking recorder and sometimes they go away, but God.
Well, Mantis, if you just hold still, you know that thing from the Men in Black where they make you forget stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, this
That's pretty cool.
forcefully gives you knowledge. All right. So now do you know about Kill Bill and Rav?
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty cool. I actually read every tweet now. All of them.
All right. So let's talk about New Moon. So I've been wanting to talk about New Moon for a while now, even though it's been a while since it's come out, and I feel like I'm hopping onto another bandwagon. So, but I still want to talk about it.
The launch
Nonetheless.
the launch was incredible. I mean, just to have that many people there and
I
just all the
mean,
support that came at the same time. I mean, the beginning was messy, but I think it went really well.
it was kind of weird for me because the whole thing with the EXO and the podcast, it kind of made me separate from them. Not because of my podcast. Obviously, I love everybody in EXO. Shout out to them. But I just felt like not listening to their podcast because I adored their music way more than their podcasts. But
Oh
when
wow, I actually like the podcast more. No,
really,
I like the podcast more than I do the New Moon album, not their music entirely.
well, like the thing is, I really just followed them because of the music, but I'm proud of them for their podcast and how
Poser.
far they've. I'm proud of them for the podcast and how far they've come. I'll give them. Well, I won't say I'll give them that because I'm not fucking dissing them. Love them to death.
Yeah, I
EXO to the
think
death.
I think the podcast is really one of the things that sent them a little bit further into exposure. I mean, because early or not early, like September 2018, I felt was when it really started to kind of pick up and start rolling and started
Yeah,
getting a lot more people in at the same time.
yeah,
And
that's true.
around the same time as the podcast. So I just feel like that has some correlation.
Yeah, that's true. Like I get that what's it called? That the podcast is really benefiting them more with exposure, but I really just looked forward to new albums, new music. That's
Yeah,
why I was
same.
mostly there. But I'm still I still support them. Like I'll I'm not saying I'll ever hate them because they're legit the greatest people I've ever met. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking hate them for something I don't follow because that's just not cool of me to do, and it's just you know not epic. Like all the cool kids say.
Yeah, like it's Rav. I discovered Rav mid 2017, and after that, it's the first artist that I've never like I haven't disliked a single track he's put out, and I just I don't know why I just never get old of hearing
Mm.
his tracks ever.
Well,
I got this playlist and I just put it on and it just goes throughout the day every day.
the thing with Rav is I don't like how he changes his voice too much. Like I need to have my Rav, right? Not two Ravs. But I
Uh,
get I get people change up their style, different kind of music. And that's pretty cool, but I like to know Rav not as the hard spitting bars kind of guy. I know him as the calm guy, the guy who relaxes with his voice and that's how I know Rav. But whenever he just throws freestyles and all that, I kind of you know.
yeah,
But
I get what you mean there.
But going back onto New Moon, what did you think of it?
Uh,
Except from its what's it called?
it's launch.
Yeah, from its launch.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, I still do quite enjoy it.
Hmm.
Uh, favorite tracks got to be Dirge.
Oh yeah, yeah. My my favorite tracks have got to be what's it called? A Cold Love Drug and Now You Don't. Those were my favorite tracks from
Yeah.
the album.
The one thing that I sort of thought was weird was Rekadam in the first track. He kind of, he did more of a spoken word for his verse, and then the last track ended kind of weird with spoken. Yeah,
I get you.
I
get
just
you,
thought
yeah.
that it should have, like, if they were gonna do that, it probably should have started and ended the album the same. But
Yeah.
who am I to? That's just my preference. Otherwise, I still love Rekadam's verse.
Yeah.
Thought it was really good.
Another thing I want to talk about is at the end of Little Empathy. Soviet told me about this. I never knew because at the time I listened to A Little Empathy, I didn't care about the end. At the end, if you listen long enough, at the
Data.
end you can hear Data Cat.
Yeah.
And I felt that was me and Soviet were talking about that, and we came to the conclusion that it was actually an Easter egg instead of like what's it called, like how should I say this, like Data Cat coming back. I think it was just like an Easter egg instead of like just like, oh, Data Cat's coming back. No, that's how I like to think of it, because I feel like Data Cat won't come back, but like they just want to make sure he's known for starting EXO. That's what I think the significance of putting Data Cat at the end of Little Empathy was.
I mean, I think it could go either way. I was talking with Eli, and we were kind of rolling around the idea that he might be on the next album, because he had some good insight into that. But I mean, he's been away for so long. Who knows what that dude's
Yeah.
doing?
Who knows at this point? He doesn't
It's
have
been like-
social media.
It's been like since 2015. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
He doesn't. I get why people don't want to show their face, but them coming back all of a sudden, kind of just like, wow, that's kind of weird. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I think it'd be great, but still,
Yeah.
he has been out of it for quite a time.
yeah, he has been out of it. It's just that it's just weird for him to come back. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what am I? This is excluding the whole Easter egg. I actually no, this is gonna include it. I honestly kind of do like Data Cat. I like his album Nine Doors. My favorite song from that is Sludge. It's one of my
been
favorite tracks.
So long since I've listened to that. Wow.
It's
Jeez.
a really cool album. I really like what's it called? I really like Sludge a lot, and Nine Doors. So that's pretty cool for if he comes back. Because if he does come back, that'd really be cool. But I feel like that's not gonna happen due to the long disappearance. It's like think about it like this. Like think about like X just dying. All right, X dies, and then all of a sudden he just shows up at like a fucking Wiz Khalifa concert out of nowhere. Like, I feel like that's not gonna. I feel like he's not coming back, but he's working on. If he is working on something, then that'd be great. But
Yeah.
we come to the conclusion that he might not come back. That it's just an Easter egg.
Yeah, I see what you mean there. Yeah, it could just
But-
be a little like, oh, Data Cat, he's here.
But who knows? Who knows at this point? Because Data Cat's mysterious. Nobody knows anything about. Well, I don't
Mysterious
want to say
man.
nobody does, because Rav knows him closely, and I feel like Bill does as well. But I don't want to come to conclusions, because then people are gonna be on my ass that, oh, you're stupid. No, this.
Yeah, I mean, it's just speculation, it's all
Just-
we can do.
yeah, it's just speculation. I can't Plus, I can't assume. So,
Exactly.
but yeah,
Just
yeah.
fine thoughts.
Yeah, but I like New Moon overall. Except I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. Like Overall, the
there-
tracks were good, but
There are albums that they've made that I do like more.
yeah,
But
this isn't
I
their
mean,
best.
yeah, but it still is, great in my eyes. I
It's
still do
great,
really
but
like
it's
it.
not their best. I feel like they. Well, I'm not saying they could have done better. I'm just saying it's not their best out there. Because
Yeah,
what was I gonna say? My favorite album from Kill Bill is still Drop Season. That was a great album. I love that
the
album so
single
much.
collection. That's
Yeah.
man.
And my favorite from Rav is B-Sides Volume 3. I think I have to go with 3. I like 3 more.
I'm on B-sides 2 and 4 for my favorites overall. I
Yeah,
love
it has.
I love them
Oh,
all
go
to
on, sorry.
death, but 2 and 4, oh man.
I either have to go with 3 or 6. I like 6 a lot, but 3. I really like 3 because of how much there was in there, and
Oh, yeah.
just the lost tracks. I don't know. I know I can feel why Rav doesn't like it because like it's just lost tracks and all that. But yeah,
And artists always critique themselves the harshest.
yeah. But didn't Rav say that what's it called? That his favorite track, like his favorite track of all albums has to be 1,000 Years in the Mountains or Sea or whatever it was. Mountains, yeah.
I haven't heard that comment, but I mean, if it's coming to you, then you probably heard it somewhere.
I heard it somewhere. I heard someone say, "Oh, Rav, what's it called? Rav's favorite track is 1,000 Years in the Mountains." It's a good track. I like it.
Yeah, it's great. And 1,000 Years in the Sea. I'm on that too. That's
Yeah,
great.
that too. Wait, 1,000 Years in the Sea was you fuckers were asking for this one.
But yeah. Oh,
All right, so real quick, let's call the witch doctor because unfortunately Anthony died.
I can summon him.
So Mr. Witch Doctor, give us the magic word.
Alright, so all you have to do is say ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting ping, walla walla bing bing.
Okay. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bang.
Where the fuck? I'm back here. God fucking damn it.
Sorry,
Did you go
we
straight
were,
to hell, or did you go to purgatory first?
Yeah, straight to hell. It was actually kind of chill there.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, god
the
damn it. You guys
pornography.
really have to revive me? What the fuck is that witch? He's not
The
here.
witch doctor, he had just disappeared. He's nowhere now.
Oh, what the fuck were we talking about? God damn it.
Well, we were just talking about New Moon and EXO. Well, not EXO. We were talking about just New Moon and the Easter eggs and all that. But speaking of New Moon, let's talk about EXO really quick. So, Mantis, I want to ask you, how was your overall experience, like your introduction and how you are now with EXO right now?
So I got into EXO. I was just working alone and had Spotify and Shuffle. Was listening to Atlas, and then Rav came up, and then I got really
Atlas.
into him. And then off of Rav, I got into Bill, and then it was just doors open to the whole EXO gang, And yeah, I certainly had some misconceptions of like the mentality of Bill and Rav by just
Yeah.
listening to their music and not seeing it all what they were like online.
Yeah.
Um,
I used to think Kill Bill was black. Like, I don't know
Oh,
why.
jeez.
I thought Rav was like when I saw Bill, I was like, oh, okay, Bill's white. But when I saw Rav, when I knew in my head that Rav was black, but then I saw it and I'm like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
you knew.
is
You were
going
fucking
on?
certain.
Like I was like that verse in what's it called in Pork. I just knew it. I could feel it. But
nope.
nope. But I'm not saying that they have to be like that. I just assumed it. So
Yeah.
but whatever.
I mean, my relationship now with just the whole community is really positive. It's really grown a lot since I've joined. I haven't been here forever because I couldn't find the community for like a year, but now I'm here.
Yeah.
It's great, and I've talked to Bill, a bit, and he's a really great dude. Same with Rav.
What about you, Anthony?
I've already like told this story before back when it was me and Soviets backstreet drooling, but just to like summarize it, I stumbled upon them. I think the first song I've ever listened to was fuck actually Abandon one from Rav, and then ever since that I listened to Abandon 2, then Pork, like their most known ones, and then that's like the fucking gateway drug to like my favorite artists now. I'm happy I found them.
What about the community? What do you think about them?
Oh, since they're like small and like Bill and Rav ain't like the worst people. No, they're the fucking best. They're like Supreme Patty, where it's just like chased clout and a lot of like promos. They're like something you like stumble upon that you genuinely like. So the community is like not toxic for shit. They're like actually accepting. They're like, I don't know. I love. It's like the best experience to like know others are chill. You could just sit back, pipe a fucking blunt, and just talk to them and like not worry about anything.
Yeah.
It's
I-
pretty lax community.
Yeah.
I've overall also had a great experience with EXO. Like I said before, EXO to the death.
EXO to the death. I got. Wait, how did that? I got demons in my clubhouse. Yeah. I think that's how that verse went.
Honestly, I should get myself more involved with them, but I've been isolating myself more with them. The only reason for that is because I need to actually like socialize publicly instead of like on the internet. Like
That's
that.
gay.
Like no. Like I just need to like develop and all. I just can't like live my life just like on a community online. Like I gotta actually have like real friends. But yeah, I really want to like involve myself with them, but
I know what
I've
you
just
mean.
been tied up. I've been tied up with my like real life, so I can't really talk to them that much since I just talk with my friends more often than them. But I just like I just want to talk to them, but I just get tied up. So,
No, you should sweat it too bad.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
It-
Go on.
No, it's fine. You can.
But overall, I love the community. Everybody there, like they said before, is welcome. That's where I started the podcast. Like I just gotta thank everybody there on EXO. Like Eli, I gotta thank him. I gotta thank Bill. I gotta thank Rav. Just overall everybody, especially Bill, because Bill, like me and Bill, back then we would play Yu-Gi-Oh, and it was a really fun time. Like I'd be like, hey, $10, I can't beat you in Yu-Gi-Oh, Bill. But I've learned that I actually can't just revolve my whole life around them. I gotta, actually like meet new people.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's kind of it's really welcoming, but it's also kind of addictive.
Yeah.
Like keeping up with all that. I don't really know how, for lack of a better word, addictive. But
yeah,
you just ending up wanna like keep up with all the news and see what tracks are coming out and what aerospace is doing and all this stuff.
it's kind of hard to keep up as well. Like
Exactly.
One time I went on VC about like a month or two ago, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I had no idea what wet socks were. I had no idea what Eli was talking about, the whole lore about Bill or Rav. I didn't know anything, but I do need to keep up with them if I still want to be connected with them. But I just gotta focus on my main life instead of just them.
Oh yeah, that's totally understandable, and that's something you should probably do.
Yeah.
Well, we should kind of like stray away from this whole EXO tangent, because not much people would know what we're talking about, but what people do know what we're talking about is pain. Ungodly amounts of pain, borderline unethical. What's the worst y'all experienced?
I
Great
stabbed my
segue.
throat.
What
Oh.
the fuck? Like, are you being serious, or did he like, oh, whoops, this fucking shit just got in there?
Stabbed my throat.
Okay.
Understand?
No, I
like,
don't.
Grabbed the knife. I was waiting for death to come to me, and I decided to just, bam, just struck my struck my heart. Well, not my heart, my throat. And a bunch of blood started gushing out of my throat. And I couldn't breathe. But then I realized that I woke up and it was all a dream.
Timmy.
Man, Optimus Prime, I didn't know your throat was so
Yeah,
like
I
tender.
didn't know. Yeah, Optimus Prime.
Well, you go, Mantis. How about you talk about your extreme pain?
Probably having my arm thrown out by getting punched very hard in the shoulder.
Ooh.
Ooh, was it a fight or was it like, hey, you want to punch me in the shoulder?
Nah, I do taekwondo, arnis, and some jiu-jitsu, and
Ooh.
you know, it's a tie-up. Arnis, you get big welts called stripes everywhere, and those kind of hurt. But I don't know, probably breaking both of my thumbs.
Ooh. Dude, that sounds. I've never broken a bone in my life.
Yeah, I
broke-
haven't too.
I broke both of them playing freeze tag.
Oh, the most deadliest of games.
Right. You know, actually, it's either that. I got a few. My brother got a piece of what do you call that? It's not barbed wire. You know those really big like metal rods they used to support buildings with?
Support beams?
I don't know what they're called. They're like it's like the metal twisty things. My brother was young and he hit me with one of those and it cut open my leg.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
How unlucky are you?
Yeesh,
Yeah.
dude.
I've also cracked open my head 5 times.
Oh.
And I fell into a bush once and I have scars all over my body from it.
Yeesh.
So I get hurt occasionally.
Dude, holy shit! I haven't. My shit doesn't match up with yours. Holy crap! What about you, Anthony?
All right, Anthony's fucking dead again.
All right, so Anthony's dead again. So we'll call him back later on.
Yeah, we'll have to call the witch doctor again.
We're gonna have to call the witch doctor again. Yeah,
I really
but-
don't like that guy. I mean, he really
he kind of
looks like-
scares me.
I think he
Yeah.
might be my dentist still.
Oh God!
I-
Oh no!
It's just a reoccurring. I don't know, man.
But the worst experience I've ever had in my life with pain.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gotta be. Oh yeah, I remember this. So, I was on the slide when I was in elementary. Well, not elementary, middle school. I used to play around the slide. I'd always just fuck around there. I'd also do tricks like front flips. Well, not front flips, but barely a front flip.
Yeah.
And one day, I decided to do something really crazy. I decided to well, not crazy, but in my mind, it was crazy. What I did was I went on the very top of the slide, and keep in mind it's pretty tall, and I decided to just jump and just make a great ass landing, right? But
That's a great
I
idea.
angled so wrong. I don't know how I
Yeah.
angled so wrong. And legit, my legs were wide open. And then a bar, on the slide, I hit my nuts against it. Like full pressure on my body. I just fell off the slide, just groaning and crying. I just said, call the cops. I'm hurting.
Oh no.
Yeah,
What
but
grade was
luckily-
this?
What, second, third
Oh.
grade?
You gotta learn.
I'm so lucky I could still reproduce. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. That's children eliminating right there.
Holy shit, dude. The amount of pain I felt right there. It went away after 1 or 2 hours, and I was just fuck, dude. I'm never gonna have a kid, but I don't care. I don't want kids.
I don't know if I'm more sensitive to that kind of thing, but man, whenever I do, martial arts, I gotta wear a cup because I don't. It's just so painful.
Yeah.
It's
Wait, a cup around your nuts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to
Oh.
get bamboo stick shot straight into me, so gotta cup
do
up,
you do?
my dude.
What do you do in Taekwondo?
Taekwondo is Korean, mostly kicks. But after that, I do a Filipino martial art called Arnis. It's also called Kali and Eskrima. But that's where I get the welts from, and those are. I mean,
Yeah,
it's real fun. We do knife stuff. Like the other night, we turned off all the lights, put a strobe light on, got glasses on, covered the glasses in Vaseline, and then you had to defend against somebody with a knife yelling at you. That was pretty. That was pretty intense.
I mean, my dad's really interested in martial arts. One time he even took me to Taekwondo, but that was when I was really young, and I didn't take that class seriously. I just fucked around.
There is a problem. There's a huge problem with Taekwondo and all this shit. Lots of them have all these really benign, weird traditions and like stuff you have to follow, and it's kind of like a cult mentality. Ballot the line.
Yeah.
You got to say these words, yell every time you punch, and we don't do that.
No, at the last Taekwondo school we went to, if you want a black belt, they get the black belt, and it's sturdy as fuck, and they smack you with the black belt, and if you cry or laugh, you don't get it.
Oh my god, that just like what does that even do?
Shows honor. I don't
No,
know.
man. Our black belt test is just like so in most martial arts they have forms, so you just got to do all the forms correctly in 4 different directions, and that takes 3 hours, and then you got to run a couple miles in half an hour, and then spar for 40 minutes and do some other stuff. But I mean, that's just us. I don't know. That's crazy.
I've always wanted to learn how to do what's it called, jujitsu. It seems really.
Jiu-jitsu, I mean, I was just talking to my instructor about this last night. There's faults and good things about every martial art. I mean, if you're gonna go any ground art is pretty great. I'd recommend Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but I mean, whatever you want to do is great. Jiu-Jitsu is awesome, and I love it.
Yeah, I've always wanted to try it at
Do
one
it.
point, but we don't have the money.
Dang. Yeah.
But
Lots of
yeah, I wanna learn a style of fighting, like Japanese kind of fighting, like just Naruto, like just like
yeah, put your arms
I'm gonna
back.
kill you.
Summon some shurikens. You can do it, man. I believe.
Thanks, man. I'll make sure to get Naruto lessons in Japan.
Okay, I'll see you in the octagon. I want to see you on TV.
I'll
Chris
be on the
versus
octagon.
McGregor.
I'll be on the octagon, just like teleporting everywhere.
Yeah, do it. Bring some like knives. Just kill a guy.
Just kill him. Just
Fucking kill
bring
him.
out my 9 tails form or some
Yeah.
shit. I don't know.
Get the shuriken Santa gave you and just stab him.
All right. Well, let's move on to a more serious topic. And
Yes.
viewers, this is a topic that's very serious. It's about sexual allegations. So if you're not into that, if you find it very offensive, then I recommend you either leave, or I'll put a timestamp where we stop talking about it. But this is
All
a
right,
very
bye.
serious topic, and this is a very serious topic, and I wanted to keep it serious, no joking around.
Yes.
So
Okay.
if you guys do not like that, then I'll either give a timestamp or just click off the video. Have a nice day. But I want to talk about Vic how do you pronounce it?
Mignogna? I
How
don't know
the
how to say his name.
one sec.
The voice actor for Broly.
Vic Mignogna.
Mignogna.
I want to talk about that, but first let's get the witch doctor. Let's revive Anthony.
Witch doctor, can you? I mean, come here.
Alright. You go ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-ting, walla walla bing bang.
Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-ting, walla walla bing bang.
Fuck
Anthony,
this
where have
shit
you been
again.
going? Do you love hell or some shit?
Did you go down further this time?
Yeah, I'm not. Yo, hell got anime bitches.
Dude. All right.
So we'll talk about that later. We're about to discuss something serious, so let's make sure we keep it serious. We're going to talk about the sexual allegations against Vic Mignogna. If you guys don't know, Vic Mignogna is a voice actor for Broly, and he was the voice actor for
Edward
Elric.
You, Kakarot, I choose you to be the first of my victims.
Nice to meet you. My name is Edward Elric. This is my younger brother, Alphonse Elric. Get that? Younger brother.
Yeah, but recently he got fired from Funimation because of sexual allegations against him with what's her name, Monica Rial. If you guys don't know who Monica Rial is, she's the voice actor for Bulma in Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, Bulma! What a surprise! Your skin is so smooth, not a line to be seen. You look 10 years younger. Come on, spill it. Who's your surgeon? I won't have it.
And she made accusations that he sexually harassed her. And I'll pull up some tweets right here and there so that you guys can see what's going on. But she basically got him, well, I wouldn't say she got him, well, actually, yeah, she got him fired from Funimation due to the accusations that she presented. However, there are two sides, and they both will lean way too hard on their side. There's the hashtag I stand with Vic, who fully support Vic and go against Monica Rial. And they're mostly just men. I don't like to say that because like I think of it like as like a political group, like men are like a political group. And then there's the other side. It's the Monica Rial side, Kick Vic. They're mostly women, and I feel like they're mostly, I know this is off topic, but liberals. And they stand with Monica on the whole situation of the whole sexual allegations. However, both sides seem to be in a stalemate because Monica Rial is telling people that, oh, that this guy sexually harassed me and that he sexually harasses other people as well. But then the other side says that Vic Mignogna is never did that, and that he did not touch fans in any way, shape, or form. Sorry to cut in. I meant to say that Vic Mignogna didn't touch his fans in any way, shape, or form that made them uncomfortable. And overall, just happiness and all that. But however, Monica is not taking this whole situation greatly, because Monica, what she's doing is she's blocking anybody who does anything to her. Anybody who says anything against her in any way, shape, or form. Basically, she tells them this annoying tweet. Let me just read it out to you guys really quickly. Is
it like some pro-feminist or?
No, she'll say thanks for the tweet. I've screenshot it and sent it to my attorney and law enforcement. I will not be harassed. Have a nice night. And what she replies that to a comment saying, show us proof, please. You ruined this man's life. However, she's taking this really, really badly. Like, legit, you won't accept any kind of criticism, and you won't allow anybody to go against you in any way, shape, or form just because of that whole situation. If it was real, then I'm sorry about that, all right? I'm not saying I hate you or anything, all right? But if you are lying, I'm just gonna say this: you're a fucking piece of shit, all right? You fucking fired him. Not only was he a child, part of my childhood, but you also just ruined his career if you lied to
Chris going sicko mode.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I feel like this
You're
is.
just really passionate about it.
this is definitely a delicate situation, and I feel as the concrete truth will come out eventually. But right now, man, it's just so conflicted. There's so many sides, and so much quote unquote proof from both sides.
Yeah.
And if she's lying, then wow, you've completely ruined a man's entire life. But
Exactly.
and if he did it, wow, Jesus, don't do that. And I'm glad he got fired if he did that. But if he didn't, then like, how can you just ruin somebody's life?
Yeah, like this is like I don't know if you guys heard of this story, but there's this guy who wanted to go to college for football, but this girl
college
girl-
football.
and this girl had accusations against him that he raped her or some shit like that. I forgot, and he was proven innocent, but he could not go back to the college just because of those allegations she had against him, and she was lying the whole time.
Wow.
And she ruined that guy's
He was
life.
actually in prison for 2
she was
years.
sentenced to
I think
prison.
for 2 years, and they took away his diploma.
Exactly. And why would you do that? First of all, people are taking this
Vengeance.
there's that, but
Spite.
you don't know the consequences, not only for yourself, but for the other person. You don't realize that not only are you going to ruin your life, you're going to ruin his life. And you're literally just getting rid of all the opportunities they have. Both of you guys have.
Especially at a young age, like going into college. I mean, the dude is barely an adult.
Yeah,
And
he just wants
his
to pursue
life-
his dream.
and now his life is he just can't do anything. That's it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's on his record. I mean, not if it was proven innocent, but I mean, to carry around that like weight that everybody knows, like
Yeah.
it's just, how can you do that to somebody? Like,
How could you be conscious about that? Is my question. How could if you're just doing it out of anger, all right, you're just stupid. But if you're conscious about this, you could just go fuck yourself, all right?
yeah, like what
That's-
the fuck?
Is there
Like,
money?
legit-
Is there money reasons too for this? Like, can you
There
sue?
might be. Like,
Maybe there's money, fame. There's spite. I mean, they're doing it for a reason.
yeah, they're
but
doing it for a
It's
reason.
so dumb.
The whole thing with
Exposure, I don't know.
Monica, Vic has been handling this whole situation very, very good. Like, he tells his fans, hey, don't attack him, don't attack her, don't do this. I know they're against me, but you gotta make sure you gotta, like, keep your cool. And yet Monica, I saw this tweet where Monica says, like, she violently threatens him. She tells him something like, I want to strangle your throat or some shit like that. And yet
That's
Vic,
hefty.
and another thing to say is that she also led him on. I watched this video. I'm going to put it in the link in the description if I don't forget it. Basically, if you look at the tweets he presented, oh shit, voice crack. If you look at the tweets he presented, it shows that, what's it called? Sorry, I'm going way too far with this. Shows that Monica was like actually a friend with him. She was actually leading him on, that they were actually good friends and that they could actually trust each other. Like, that's you're leading him to think that way. And then you want to ruin his life, but I don't know. I don't know the whole details. I don't know if he groped your boob or like grabbed your ass or some shit like that. But if he didn't, fuck you, Monica, alright? If he didn't do that kind of shit, not only did you ruin his life, but you basically just angered a whole audience. And I hope you get fired if you're lying. Like,
You
legit, I hope
seem
Funimation just like fires you.
very
Gets rid of you
passionate
from
about
every
this
kind of
guy.
project. Gets rid of you from Dragon Ball Super. I hope you don't go on any kind of project. I hope you don't succeed if you're lying. I'm sorry.
Okay, you know how he said don't attack her, just let me do it? You know, you should probably take that advice given that you said it not so long ago.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I went a bit too far.
Yeah, he's telling us like my fucking most like my childhood fucking person voice actor is telling us not to do it. Anyways, I'm gonna attack her. Blah 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 blah. This and
I'm
that.
not
Chill.
listen, I don't like people. Like, I'm not attacking her. I'm not like saying, I
Fuck
hope-
you. I hope you get fired by Funimation.
Yeah, I mean,
If
sorry,
she's
sorry.
lying.
That was out of anger. Like,
Yeah.
no, that's if she's lying. If she's not lying, all right, I'm sorry. And Vic, like, I can't believe this. If this was real, but otherwise, if she is lying, she can go fuck herself. But I don't know. I'm not gonna harass her in this whole situation until there's a conclusion.
Yeah,
Like, it's the
we're-
whole. It's
we're
with
in
Bill
the
Cosby
midst
as
of it.
well. It's with
Oh.
Bill Cosby as well. Like, I didn't expect Bill Cosby to do that kind of stuff, and yet he was proven guilty though.
Speaking of Bill Cosby, apparently he is kind of losing his mind because with the last recent phone call he had, he's saying that he actually spoke with his dead mother and that like it is real, and he's saying that like he's like
Oh.
slowly turning crazy, and that's kind of sad. That is really sad seeing that like somebody as like well known as Bill Cosby is going downhill. Like the
mean,
rest of his life is in prison
Doing what
now.
he did.
I mean, yeah, like, he did something bad, so I guess prison does change a man. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Just knowing people are in jail now, like 6ix9ine and all that, and how like Kodak was in jail too. Just it's so surreal. Like, damn.
6ix9ine's not gonna get jail time. He took a plea deal.
What do you mean?
He snitched on everybody, so he doesn't have to get any jail time.
I don't know why, but I really like the memes where it's all like, okay, you're getting 47 years of jail, and then it says like 6ix9ine. So you notice how 21 Savage looks kind of British. I
Yeah,
fucking love those memes.
yeah,
but,
but
He's not.
He's gonna live his life in fear now. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
no jail. I'd rather
Sad.
jail than like. Yeah, I'd rather jail than like Santa Claus fucking give.
I guess he's just got money to protect them.
Instead of like living in constant fear, you could just fucking get raped.
jail.
Well, just go to jail. Yeah, just go to jail. Just take the L, man. Just like,
Yeah, man.
like I don't like feeling that way. Just like feared. Like I feel like whenever I fear something, like I don't feel great. I actually like just feel sick and all that, you know.
Yeah.
Going back to the Vic Mignogna thing, I feel really bad for him though. I hope like I know like Vic, like I know he's a great person, but again with the whole Bill Cosby thing, there are great people, but they do often they this kind of thing will happen and it just can't be solved. Like I know this is a bad thing to quote, but like Ben Shapiro thing that said, nobody cares about your feelings, everybody just cares about facts. Well, that's not the exact thing, but that's something along that.
Yeah, you get the sentiment
But
from it.
yeah, like I can't cater to my feelings instead of facts. Like if somebody tells me like he actually did rape him, her I mean, then that's gonna struck me, but but I can't argue against that. Like I can't say no, this is a lie. Like people proved it. But otherwise, if he's proven innocent, and I hope he does well. Like Vic, I hope he just does super well. I hope he gets a better career. I hope he, succeeds in what he does. Like just seeing him break down in a convention really just hurt because like knowing him for a long time and just seeing him break down just like made me feel really bad. Like that's just I just don't know how to feel.
Watching your hero crumble like that, that's just not
Yeah.
good. I mean, that's horrible to your soul.
And like I idolized Goku, I idolized Goku as a kid. Like I loved Goku, like legit Goku was my hero. Goku, like legit, I reference Goku as my idol in some of my like what's it called? In my like essays or some shit like back in middle school, and just hearing like Sean Schmel, something like that. Just hearing him just like go against Broly. I mean,
Oh yeah, his
Vic.
tweet.
Like just seeing everybody turn their backs on him just really struck me because Vic's a great guy, and somebody like Sean, who I idolized back then, not because he was Goku, but the way he the way he represented Goku was why I adored him. But just seeing him, go against Broly. I mean, sorry, I'll do mistakes like that. But
It's alright.
just seeing him go against Vic like that just like struck me. I'm like, Vic, like Sean, why would you do this?
Yeah,
It's just
and
all different.
I'd like to see an actual, because Funimation said they did an investigation, but who knows what that could be. I'd like to see like an actual investigation into the allegations, like criminally, like legit publicized.
Yeah. If people are doing this kind of thing, why do you wait? Why do you wait for them to shine? Because Monica literally did this after he shined in the new Broly movie. Because the Broly movie, you know how successful that was? Literally in my cinema, they had to get 2 theaters to present it. Like,
Oh wow.
that's how packed it was for the Broly movie. And Vic really shined in that movie. Like, he showed Broly like legit. And like legit, I don't know, I just think that I like to think that Monica did this just for either attention or to what's it called, for better career in Funimation. But
Yeah.
I can't assume, like I said before, I can't assume like
Yeah,
the
let's
conclusion.
let's just hope that he is all good and it all comes out clear.
Yeah.
And if not, man, what a damn shame. Like that really sucks. But
Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna turn out how it turns out.
like if Monica is like, the thing I hate about Monica is that she's taking this situation way too far. She's just threatening Vic. She's like, I don't like to say this, but I think this is the right term to use it, but I feel like she's like just terrorizing him with her fan base and herself.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a bunch of ways to look at that, and I don't want to get too like political or anything, but
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead. It's fine.
because often victims and stuff, they'll just be way too afraid to really, like present
Speak out.
themselves.
Yeah, I get you.
And often it's quite a visceral response when they finally do get out. But like you said, it could easily also be that she's just ripping it away from him right when he got into the starlight, and now beating him down so he never can
Yeah.
get back up.
Yeah.
I mean, but who knows?
So-
It could be anything right now. Just gotta wait till it resolves.
Thing is, I don't like to side. Honestly, I like to just come to the conclusion, because like both well, Monica's fan base is more cancerous. It's like legit, they're just saying we side with you, girl. Fucking Vic is a sexist pig. Like that's one of the reasons why I don't want to side with Monica. Like I'm not preference. I may be prefacing a little bit here, but I don't know how to say this. I don't want to though. Like, I just want to get a conclusion. I want to see who's innocent, who's guilty. Conclusion.
Yeah, and it's hard to not, when you've, loved the guy your whole life. It's hard to not side with him and try to be neutral, but everybody has a bias on everything. It's impossible to get around.
I want to side with Vic, not only because I've known him for a long time, but overall he's a nice guy. All the conventions he was in, like just seeing him, just like voice act Broly in front of the public, and just just talking with his fans, just really just like makes you think, wow, he's such a great guy. Like, honestly, like middle school, when I first knew about Vic, I honestly did kind of idolize him. Like he was a really respectable guy. He what's it called? He was really nice, respectful. He cared about his fan base. He never like treated his fans wrong. And yeah, that's just I just hope he's innocent. Like if he's not innocent, that's hard to see. It's like imagine being a mom, right? And like your child did a crime, like you may have murdered someone, but you don't want to believe it, but it turns out to be true. That's basically how I feel right now.
Yeah,
You know?
just kind of. Yeah, I mean, it is just a tough situation that we're gonna have to wait out.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna end up, but I just hope
I hope it
Vic-
ends soon. I hope this isn't dragged out over months. I mean, it's been a couple of weird days already, but I hope
know-
this just can get resolved.
I know I said this before, but I didn't. What I said before was out of anger. I don't actually mean to say like go fuck yourself, Monica. Like, I just hope for the if by any chance Monica's watching this, I'm sorry about what I said previously. It's just anger, you know. Sorry about that. And Vic, I just hope for the best for him again.
Yeah.
But I just hope for the best for both of them. I hope they both like, you know, just like, you know, get out of this soon, you know.
Definitely.
But
I hope whoever's the true person in the wrong here gets what's coming to him, and whoever's right gets back up on their feet. That's just what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I hope for the best. I like by my preference, I hope Vic wins. Like hashtag I stand with Vic. I don't know about you, Mantis.
No, I'm pretty neutral.
You're pretty neutral.
I sway a little bit more towards Vic, just because now I'm talking with you about it, and seeing the way he's handling it versus how she's doing it is, you know, it's night and day, the difference.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I sway more towards Vic as well, and I do hope he comes out on top.
Yeah, I just hope the best for him because he's a great guy. Like, yeah, I just hope the best for him because he's a great guy. I just want to, you know, just talk with him, and you know, I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to talk with all the characters, the cast. But just, you know, imagine if this happened to Sean Scamell. This would honestly be heartbreaking for me because, like, legit, Sean Scamell's like somebody you could like know, like without like, you know, just like looking into him. Like, you know who Sean Scamell is? He's Goku, right? He's Super Saiyan 3 screaming, you know, like.
Yeah, it's really it's tough to see heroes as anything else but that, you know. I get that.
Yeah, but it is what it is. But I just, you know, I don't know how. I mean, I know how to feel about this, but I just don't. And I hope the best for both of them, honestly.
It's certainly conflicting feelings about all this, for sure.
Conflicting feelings. All right, guys. So we're just gonna get out of that topic real quick before we get way too in depth with it. Actually, we did go a little bit too in depth with it, but let's move on from there because I just don't want this to be a negative podcast. So let's talk about school bullshit. All right, You ever have like those, like you ever just go to school, look at something or something that's going on, and just be like, I hate this, you know?
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, man. You know, sometimes I do go to school. You know, that happens.
How about you, Mantis? Is there any bullshit at your school?
Yeah, nobody talks to me ever.
Aww.
I'm very alone, and that's about it.
Aw. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna go to where you are. I'm gonna go to where you are and just, you know, hang out with you. You know, just bring my homies. Do pills.
I can make you some quesadillas. It'd be great. I'm good at that.
But I want to talk about the ID policy at my school. It's kind of weird because like with the whole ID policy at my school, they do it really just terrible. Because what we do is after the bell rings, there will be 2 teachers at the doors where you go into the school.
Oh
And,
no.
They'll wait for you, and literally you just show them your ID. They look at it, like they don't like take it and observe it. They just take a quick glance at it and say okay.
That's
And
kinda
like you
fun.
could just move forward. But people break that system by what's it called? They either get their group and then just rush in and overwhelm everybody there. And, another thing people will do is what's it called? They'll make sure they're quick about it. Like one time, I did this once. I had poker cards and I didn't have my ID, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. So I grabbed a poker card and I went up, and afterwards I just flashed my poker card, and they thought it was like the exact colors as the ID, and they're like, all right, go ahead. And
Wow. It's just what's the
uh,
fucking point?
it's just, yeah, what's the fucking point? But a bad thing about the whole policy is that if you're late, you'll be forced to get an ID. Like another stupid thing about it is that if you don't have an ID, like let's say you have it in a classroom because you left it there, like you could just tell the teachers that, and then they'll be like, no, that's bullshit. Go to the office and get a new one.
What's the
And
point though of this? Or are they trying to like keep tabs on everybody, or?
what's stupid is that they don't see who the exact person is. Like literally, I could be a fucking school shooter, and then after they could let me in just because I have somebody's ID. They don't like, go in depth with it.
Yeah, like check it.
They don't like check it or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
What the
Literally,
hell?
that's the worst possible system you could ever have. If I could just go through the hallway, and just be chill about it, then you're not doing a good job. Like last time, I didn't have an ID. They said, "Hey, where's your ID?" And I'll be like, "Oh, it's in my locker." And they say, "Oh, go get it then." And then afterwards, I'm like, "Yeah," and then I just took a turn and just left. And then-
Wow. Yeah. I've never had a locker. I don't go to a school, and I've never been to one that has lockers.
Really?
Yeah. I go to a STEM academy, and there's only like 40 people in my entire grade. So
Nah, no, but barely anybody uses the locker. I know I don't, because they made me share a locker with somebody. I'm not gonna share my locker with some
That's dumb.
fucking sophomore.
what the hell?
But I guess that's just how it is. Cause I mean, I've always wanted a locker because like at the beginning of the year, I wanted to go to my uncle's shop and just bring my work clothes to school, and after school, I just put them on and go to work instead of going home and afterwards going to work.
That's
But-
useful.
But yeah, I just didn't care because they made me share a locker with somebody, and I was like, fuck.
The issue with my school, well, the issue with small classes in general, I think, is that once you kind of have a certain like mentality about your personality that people perceive, it's just kind of locked in. Nobody thinks anything else at that point. It's just that.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's kind of
this,
fucked up.
this is the same thing with my school. It's not involving the school policy, but first impressions matter because what's it called?
Sure.
Your first impression represents who you truly are. And if you just show that you're actually like an annoying guy, they'll know you. Oh, that's the annoying guy. And if you're like just a quiet kid, they'll know you as the quiet kid. Like if you all of a sudden just change up your personality, they'll be like, "Whoa, what's wrong with you? What's going on? Are you sad? Are you mad?"
Exactly.
Like legit one time, I remember back then freshman year, I used to be like fucking annoying and shit, and this year I'm just quiet. Like I just stay in my little fucking area and just play Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle.
No,
And,
same. I'm just quiet, and I just do my work, and then I leave.
and I just handle my own business and just fucking whatever.
Yeah, because you know,
And
most of the people there, it'd be nice to like actually be able to talk to somebody, but they're just not people I'd like to associate with.
but I hang out with the group most of the time, but I always just stay quiet and just on my phone. But one time I was just playing Dokkan Battle, listening to music, and this kid, the guy who was in the group, he back then also knew me as the annoying kid. So what he did was just like fucking touch me like in the cheek, and then afterwards they took off my headphones, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And then afterwards they were all like, whoa, aggressive. And I'm like, bro, you fucking touched me. Like,
Yeah.
what do you want me to
Personal
do?
space.
What do you want me to do? Just get on with my life? No, you fucking touched me. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Yeah. Walk
But-
up. What the fuck is
Hey, dude,
that? Like, why?
that's funny, dude. I liked how you touched my cheek. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot that was on the other take.
Hmm.
We'll talk about the body.
Oh, the funny.
Yeah. So in the STEM Academy, I'm in the medical program, and every year we go to a local college and we go into their pre-med labs, and we do some cadavers and dissect people. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I've never dissected anything in my life. Like, not even a dead animal, not even
it's
an
fun.
ant, not even a bee. I've always wanted to try it, but I guess it's never gonna happen. Maybe at the end of the year of biology, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it's a great time. The good thing about the STEM Academy is, you know, we get to do some cool things like that, and like test like bacterial resistance on certain drugs, and, you know, grow our own plates and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Oh really?
And like design our own experiments. And yeah, so in that essence, like the work is great, and all the teachers are like picked really well and super supportive and available. But yeah, it's just really the students. Like if you like pureed a high school American movie and took all the like the tropes, that's the people, except they're all smart. And they're all smarter than me, but they're still the stereotypes.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
I've always wanted. Well, actually, this kind of stuff only happened to me sophomore year, where we'd have events like that. Like, what's it called? Like, one time we went to the art museum during my drawing one class. We went there just to observe. And I went with my friends. It was overall just a great time. I want to do things like that again, but
Oh, that's
who cares?
yeah. Hey, I gotta tell you something.
Hmm.
Did you know? I mean, it's just a comment. I just got a note from my assistant. I have it up here. It says that Chris will fall and Josh will reign.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Wait, Chris will fall and Josh. Who the fuck is Josh?
Josh. I don't know. Terry? Is that?
What the fuck? Chris will fall. Wait, what's it?
And
It's
so-
Chris will fall and Josh will reign.
Yeah, let me. Thank you. I just got another prompt. Soviet will fall as well.
Soviet. Wait,
yeah,
what?
I don't. Josh, I mean, he's here.
Josh. Who the fuck is that?
I
Whatever.
don't know.
I don't really care who the fuck is Josh. Doesn't phase me. Well, I guess we're just gonna end the podcast right there.
Oh, all right.
So, thanks for being on, Mantis. It was a great time. Just like, you know, just being on and just talking about. Sorry about the whole Vic thing, you know.
No, I really enjoyed it, and I'm sorry. This was my first thing doing something like this, so I apologize if I was a little quiet.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But I would really love to do this again sometime if you guys ever need a sub or whatever.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you